Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lynn Educational Television. We're here at Fraser Field, just underway. First batter went down, strikeout, and lined into left field for a base hit. Just underway here. This is the visiting Everett Crimson taking on the home team, Lynn English Bulldogs. One down, man on first. And we had a little bit of difficulty getting in here. Everything was locked up. I was down working on the roster. Ball gets away from the catcher, and strong throw down, but not in time. Whether they call that a wild pitch, probably a pass ball. Although, well, I'm going to wait for the official score. Oops, I think that's me. I want to say wild pitch. I had to jump for it. So, man on second. Wow, breezy in here in the press box. Windy, wind blowing. I don't see where that flag is. There's swing and a miss. Brought some heat. Lights are on here. It's blue sky, beautiful day, but windy. Forecast said breezy. Let's upgrade that to windy. Paper's blowing all over in here. And fisted, and center fielder comes all the way in to make that catch just on the edge of the infield. So 2 down here, top of the first. And a lefty coming up, try driving that run. Ground to short. Contreras, the long throw, in time. And that'll do it. So, first batter of the inning struck out. Next batter singled to left. Went to second on the wild pitch, but he was left stranded on a fly out to very short center and a ground out to short. So Everett retired in the top of the first, and the Bulldogs coming up to the plate for their first at bat. They come in here with a record of 7-4. They're currently on a 4-game winning streak, and I believe they need 3 wins to make the state tournament. So everyone really important now. But we'll focus on this game for now. So on the mound for Everett, number 11, that is, I believe that's 11. Let's see. No. 11. Number 8, Omar Marshall. Pitching behind the plate. We got, let's see what we got here. Catcher is Alex Velasquez. Over at first base, Adam Marshall. Second baseman is Frankie Velasquez. Shortstop, Brian Gibbs. Over at third, Nordavi Santana. And out in the outfield, let's see, left fielder. What do we got here? Left fielder, David Saya. In center, Alex Lara. And over in right, Matt Turilli. Their manager is Joel Levine. They come in with, I believe their record is 6-6. It's a very competitive Greater Boston League. On top, Lynn Classical. They're either 9 or 10-1 in the conference, followed by Somerville. They 8-2. Then comes English, and then there's a bunch there. There's Everett, Revere, that are all around 500. So lots of teams competing for spots in the tournament. All right, here we go. This is Jordi Contreras leading off. Flies it to left field, and the center fielder comes all the way over to make the catch. So one pitch and one down as Contreras flies to left field. This is Gilmer Galva. It's up the middle. It was stopped by the second baseman, but Galva has a single here. Even if he had played it cleanly, wasn't hit that hard, I don't think he could have turned and thrown him out. So that's an infield single for Galva, and they've got a base runner now. One down, one on. Brings up Eldrin Bonilla. Number 13, number 3 in the order. So 3 pitches, 3 swings. Fly out to left. Infield base hit, and this one was grounded foul to the left of third base. So they're on this pitcher early. Galva leads off. Slow sweeping curveball for a strike. Quickly, Marshall out in front. 0-2. As Galva takes, and he's going. Ball is grounded. Fielded by the third base coach. Lynn English, head coach. Esteban Paula. So, one down, man on first. Galva would have had that base stolen. He got a good jump, but ball fouled. Once again, pulled down the. Goes again, and they haven't picked off, but Galva. First base, they had him picked off, but the first baseman hesitated, and Galva got another big jump. And by the time the first baseman could react, Galva had it stolen. So they pick him off, but he steals a base. So man on second in scoring position. Once again, pulled foul. So Bonilla just out in front of these pitches. And the pitch. Little high and outside. Good eye. Marshall in the windup. Tough curveball, and Bonilla down swinging. Nice pitch by Marshall there. So long at bat there, Bonilla fouled off 3 or 4 pitches before going down swinging. So 2 down. This is the cleanup hitter, Brendan Falaska. Inside, gets away from the catcher, and Galva down to third. "90 feet from scoring from the plate. 2 outs. 1-0 to count. Just underway, bottom of the first here at Fraser Field and Lynn. Little outside, falls behind 2-0. Mateo Rodriguez on deck. Ooh, just high, good eye. And 3-0 the count. He got the take signal there. That pitch right over the plate. Velasquez taking on the 3-0 count. So we do it again. Grounded to third. It's going to be a long throw. No. And it gets over the pitcher, over the first baseman's head, and Velasquez, what do we call it? We're going to give him an infield hit. He might have beaten that one out. And then a throwing error. So we'll give Velasquez the RBI. Throwing error on the third baseman allows him to advance to second. So English on the board, 1-0. First inning here, as Velasquez grounded it to deep third. Would have been a tough throw, and it was a little high. Velasquez probably would have beaten it out. Outside. So Marshall almost pitched his way out of that, but not quite. And English with a runner in scoring position at second base, 2 down, 1-0. Slow curve. In for a strike. 1-1 to count. Outfield is in, a little high, and shaded to left. Left fielder is playing near the line, and center fielder just shaded maybe 10-15 feet towards left field. Inside. A lot of space in right center and down the right field line if he goes the opposite field. Playing him to pull. That ball is popped to center. Oh, beautiful diving catch. The outfielder, center fielder, beautiful diving catch there. He was playing shaded to the left and kind of shallow, and he was just able to dive and catch that. Nice catch. But let's see, that's, I believe that's Alex Lara, center fielder. Yep, Lara makes a beautiful catch to retire the side, save a run. But English gets on the board. Scores a run. And at the end of one complete here, it's the Bulldogs 1 and Crimson nothing. So let's set the lineup for Lynn English here on the mound. Number 21 is Ray Contreras. Behind the plate, number 4, Brendan Velasquez. Over at first, 13, Eldrian Bonilla. At second, we got over at second is number 10, Nevin Gonzalez. The shortstop is number 2, Yordi Contreras. The third baseman is number 5, Kenry Manzanillo. And out in the outfield, left field is number 1, Mateo Rodriguez. In center, Chris Figueroa Perez. And over in right fielder is Gilmer Galva, number 11. And we are underway here in the top of the first. English on top, 1-0. Contreras throws hard, but a little low. This is number 12, Matt Turilli. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters coming up here for Everett. Low. Ooh, just inside, and he walks him. Close, but not quite. And the leadoff hitter here in the second inning, Matt Turilli, takes a base. That brings up the fifth, number 5 hitter here. That's Alex Velasco. Man on first. No one out. Bunts it. And the ball rolls foul. Would have been a tough, hard to say. Velasco was right out there on the ball. Hard to save. But the ball was fair, landed fair, and then just rolled foul. And Velasco jumped on it, touched it in foul territory for foul ball. Once again, bunting, and the throw down. Oh, he missed the tag. Had him as that runner at first had scampered off. Nice throw by Velasco, had him beat easy, but Bonilla had his back to the runner and just kind of swung and missed him. Otherwise, he's dead at first. 2 strikes. Little low as Velasco definitely bunting all the way here. First pitch, he laid down a bunt foul, and he went for that last pitch. Doubt he'll be bunting with 2 strikes, though. Hard ground to the third, over to second, and no throw over to first. So Velasco, after trying to bunt his way on, is out. That'll be 5-4. Third base, forced out at second. So the runners change places here. 1 down. Called strike as Contreras throwing some heat here. Fly ball to right field. Galva comes in. The runner is going, and he's don't know what that runner was thinking. He was almost to second, only 1 down. That was a easy double play. Kind of a mental error there on the part of that runner, and I don't know if I thought the coach would have talked to him about it, but so Santana flies out to right field, and they double up Velasco at first. That inning ends pretty quickly as Everett Crimson, with a mistake on the base pass, costs him an out, and that'll do it for Everett for that half inning. For English, they'll send up the 6, 7, and 8 hitters. That would be Kenry Manzanillo, Curvis Guerrero, and Nevin Gonzalez. For Everett, Omar Marshall begins his second inning on the mound. And Manzanillo over in the on-deck circle, getting ready, swinging a couple of bats, and here he comes. And we are ready as Some of the fans for English come by. Beautiful day, but cool and windy. And I see a couple of the girls just stepped in with blankets. They're probably going to need them, and they don't want to be in the shade here. They're probably moving over into the sunshine. Pretty nice in the sun, though. Swing fouls it back. Everett's got some fans over there, over by their dugout. But nice day, blue skies, little low. Hit hard, whoa, but right at the left fielder who misjudged it and had to leap at the last second, or that would have been over his head. That ball was hit on the button by Manzanillo. A line drive for an out, though. So flies out to left field. And this is Guerrero. Little low. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the second. English on top, 1-0. Nevin Gonzalez on deck. Called strike. Haven't taken a lot of pitches here. The Bulldogs have been up there swinging the bat. First 3 pitches, first 3 hitters. That takes that a little high. So they're making contact. That last pitch was well hit. Well, last at bat. But Guerrero takes a base on balls. First walk of the game for Lynn English. Gonzalez up. Guerrero, Curvis Guerrero takes the lead. Let's see if he attempts to steal this base. My guess is he will. Maybe not on this pitch. Gets by the catcher, and there he goes. We're going to give catcher there a pass ball on that one. Little low, but should have blocked that. That's Velasco behind the plate, Alex Velasco. And Guerrero is in scoring position now with 1 out. Ball fly to the second baseman for the out, and 2 down as Gonzalez with a little fly to second base, little pop out. So it'll be up to the number 9 hitter, Chris Figueiredo Perez. Ball's blocked nicely by the catcher, and he wisely holds the ball. We give a wild pitch that time as Guerrero easily had it. Nice block by the catcher, but he couldn't keep the runner from advancing. So another run over at third with 2 down. First inning, they scored on a grounder to deep third, and Velasco able to leg it out, and the ball was thrown over the first baseman's head. And the runner from third came in to score, the only run of the game so far. Let's see if Figueiredo can put the ball in play. Called strike. Grounder right back to the pitcher. Throw to first, and that'll do it. As English threatens, but doesn't score. So at the end of 2 complete here, it's Lynn English 1 and Everett nothing. First pitch here in the top of the 3rd. Gets by the catcher, bounces all the way back, but no runners, no harm. Looks like the wind has died down a little bit. Very windy in that first inning. Cold strike on the corner. Contreras on the mound. First 2 innings, he gave up 1 hit. Swing and a miss there. Throws hard. 1 hit, no runs over the first 2 innings. Little low. This is the number 8 hitter, Adam Marshall, up. Little outside. Contreras looks in. Wind up. Low, and he loses the leadoff hitter here. Marshall takes a base. He started out the Contreras walked the leadoff hitter in the 2nd inning too. That was Matt Turilli. Made it over to scoring position, but he was stranded there. Not a good habit to get into though. Walking that leadoff batter, that can come back to bite you. This is David Saya. Runner on first. Lays down a bunt. And so a similar pattern here in the 2nd inning. Leadoff walk, and Velasco, the 2nd hitter in the lineup, try to bunt his way on or sacrifice over, and was unable to do it. And here they're bunting. He squares the bunt. Once again. This time he gets him. So it's almost a deja vu of the 2nd inning where that Marshall wandered off the base. A hard throw down by Velasco. This time Bonilla at first was able to put the tag on him just barely to get him, as in the 2nd inning missed the tag. And this ball's fouled back. So Everett having lots of problems on the base pass. This time it was Marshall who gets picked off first. Pitch a little low. So 1 out, nobody on. And that ball is fly to left for an out. 2 down. So we have a leadoff hitter here with 2 down. High and inside. Longmore struck out in the 1st inning, led off the game. And he flies this one out to right field. Out of play. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Quickly out in front. So in the last 2 innings, the Everett runners have bailed out Contreras with base running errors to mess up their scoring chances. And Contreras 1 strike away from getting out of the third here. Looks in. A big righty. Hard heat. 4 strikeouts. So Longmore strikes out again, and that'll retire the side. So Marshall led off this inning. Adam Marshall with a walk, but Velasquez with a hard throw picks him off at first, and the next hitter flat out to left, and the leadoff hitter Longmore strikes out to retire the side. So nothing doing for Everett there in the top of the third. For Lynn English here in the bottom of the third, they got their 1, 2, and 3 hitters, Contreras, Galva, and Bonilla coming to the plate. So the game remains tight, 1-0. Marshall finishes his warm-up tosses. Contreras gets ready to take his place in the batter's box. He flied out to center in the first. Little discussion here with the home plate umpire, and we are ready to go here. As I mentioned, English comes in a 4-game win streak, and every game really counts now as we head down towards the state tournament. A slow sweeping curve for a ball. One and 0 the count. Called strike, 1-1. Center field is shaded to left quite a bit. Big gap there for Contreras in right center and down the right field line. Ooh, called strike on the corner, on the outside corner. Tough pitch there. Those slow curves have had the Bulldogs off, kind of off base a little bit. Once again, that one high and outside. 2-2. No one on. Ball hit hard, but right to the second baseman. Throw over to first, and Contreras is retired. Ground out to second. This game moving right along here. Have had a couple of walks. That ball flied to center. Ooh, center fielder comes in quick, almost overruns it, but able to make the catch. English is up there swinging. That ball, that was Gilmer Galva, flies out to center. 2 quick outs. Brings up Eldrian Bonilla. He struck out long at bat in the first inning. He grounded that ball down the third base line. He had 4 ground fouls there before finally striking out. Sweeping curve on the corner. Tough pitch. Looks like it's going to be outside. It just catches the outside corner. That one way outside. Marshall going almost exclusively to that slow curve now. Let's see if English can time it up. Doesn't throw hard. There it is. Ooh. Nice play there by the third base coach. Doesn't quite get it, but it was hit hard, and he almost made the play there. Spun around, barehanded. Got to give him a glove over there. Hit hard, but foul. Bonilla, 2 strikes on him. 2 down. Inside, jumps out of the way of it. Once again. It's like he's batting practice, and the third base coach is fielding over there. That one he let go by. It was hit even harder. He just pulling him a little too much. And once again, he gets him on that slow sweeping curve. So Bonilla, lots of good swings up there, but nothing to show for it as he goes down swinging for the second time to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors at the end of 3. It's English on top, 1-0. So here we go, top of the 4th, and number 2, 3, and 4 hitters. This is Brian Gibbs. He had a single in the first inning, but he was left stranded. So we got a study in 2 very different pitchers here. Contreras is a big righty, throws hard. Marshall, there was a lot of heat. Control, little bit of an issue. He's got a couple of walks here, but pretty much around the plate. Took something off that one. For Everett, Omar Marshall throws a lot of slow breaking pitches, and he's had English kind of off stride. Oh, a nice pitch. Once again, took something off that one. Let's see if Contreras can retire this first batter. He's walked the last 2 innings. Nope. So, once again, leadoff hitter. And he's been able to get out of it, though, but that's not a good pattern. To put that first batter on, his battery mate, Brendan Velasquez, really bailed him out with, should have been 2. He should have picked off both of those runners in the second and third inning. This ball is flied to center. Figueroa comes in and then backs up and makes the catch in fairly deep left center. So Marshall flies out to the center fielder. That brings up the cleanup hitter. This is Frankie Velasquez. Let's see if that run is going. Called strike. Velasquez bats from the left side. He tried to bunt his way on his first time up. There he goes, inside. Ooh, just in time. Strong throw down. As a nice play by Velasquez. That ball was inside, and tough pitch to throw on, but Velasco almost just barely beat that out. Nice throw. But Gibbs on second now in scoring position, 1 down. That ball is hit to left field. Nice catch. Don't know if that would have been fair or was right on the line, but nice catch by the left fielder. That's Mateo Rodriguez. Caught the ball in full stride. Great play there to retire Velasquez and leave it up to Turilli, the number 5 hitter. Ooh. As Yordi Contreras at short snuck in behind the runner. Throw over a little late. Might have had him. There's been, I believe they've had some running errors in every inning now, and that they almost had another one there. Called strike. Turilli looking to drive in, run, and tie this game up. Gibbs with a leadoff walk, stole second. But 2 straight flyouts to center and then left. This ball is grounded to third. Can't quite get it out of his glove, but finally does. And it's a bullet to first, as Manzanillo looked like he was having a little trouble getting it out of the glove, but his throw was hard and true to retire the side. And Everett still scoreless after 3.5 here. Most of their offense has been generated on bases on balls the last 3 innings, lead-off walks, but so far hasn't come back to bite Contreras, as they've Lynn English has played a nice, a really flawless defensive game so far, and Rodriguez in that last inning making a nice running catch in left field. And Everett still scoreless after 4 at-bats. For the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the 4th, it'll be their cleanup hitter, Brendan Velasquez. He'd be followed by Mateo Rodriguez, the number 5 hitter, and then Kenry Manzanillo in the 6th spot. Velasquez having a big game behind the plate defensively. He back in the 2nd inning, he really gunned down a runner at first, picked him off, but the first baseman wasn't able to apply the tag. Same thing in the 3rd inning. That time he did get the runner. And just now in the 4th, a beautiful throw down on a tough chance for Velasquez, and just barely missed gunning down that runner who was stealing second. Just made it in ahead of the throw. So Velasquez strong behind the plate. See what he can do hitting. And actually he is he's the offensive star of the game too. We got a base hit in the 1st inning and the only RBI. That was a play where this time he hits it hard, but right at the center fielder, right on the money, but flies out. So Velasquez having a big game here. That time right on it, but right at the center fielder. Yeah, he hit the ball hard in the 1st inning to deep third and was able to beat out that the throw, which was wild, and he took second. Here's the only RBI, the only run of the game for English. And this is Rodriguez. Ground ball on the first pitch for a strike. Ooh, slow curve a little outside. He flied out to center in the first inning. Inside. Hard, pulls a hard line drive foul. English has been ahead of the pitches all afternoon. A lot of hard foul balls here. That was one hit right on the button, pulled it foul, line drive foul. 2 strikes though. Gets him on that slow sweeping curve. Tough pitch. That one he took for a strike. Called third strike. So 2 up, 2 down. Brings up the number 6 hitter. This is the third baseman, Kenry Manzanillo. Game is moving along at a nice clip here. Both pitchers right around the plate. It's that ball on the outside corner, right on the edge there. Takes it for a strike. Ball's fouled off to the right side this time. Two strikes. Grounded to second, fielded nicely, throw over, and 3 up, 3 down. So at the end of 4 complete here, it's English holding that 1-0 lead. Well, here in the top of the 5th, we got the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. And let's see, this is number 12, Matt Turilli. He walked to lead off the second, and it's really been, other than the leadoff walks in the last 3 innings for Contreras, he has been pitching a beautiful game here. Shutout over 4 and only giving up 1 hit. Swing and a miss here. It's been a real pitcher's duel here so far. That ball flied. Bonilla comes in to make the catch. Nice play as Bonilla comes on the run to make that catch, and Turilli pops out to Bonilla, the first baseman. That brings up the number 6 hitter, Alex Velasco. Hit to deep short. The throw just in time. Nice throw by Contreras. From deep short, he was able to gun down the runner. That was actually my mistake. That was Nordavi Santana. Not sure what happened. I had Velasco up there. And this is Marshall. Looked like they skipped Velasco here. Well, 2 down here, and this is Adam Marshall. He He walked in the third inning and was picked off of first. Oh, nobody on, 2 outs. Hacked at that one. He was fooled, and Contreras could retire the side here. Little high. First batter fouled out to the right side to the first baseman. And Marshall goes down swinging, so an easy inning for Contreras. 1-2-3 inning. That's his third strikeout of the game. He's walked 3, struck out 3, giving up 3 bases on balls. No runs here as we complete 4.5. Contreras has been in command here. But English clinging to a 1-run lead here. They could, Contreras could use a couple of insurance runs, as this game has been a real pitcher's duel. Both pitchers pitching very well. Let's see, from Marshall, he'd given up just 2 hits. 1 run. He's also struck out 3, 1 base on ball. So these 2 pitchers are really pitching well, and it's a very even matchup here. Oh, Lynn sends up the bottom of the order, 7, 8, and 9. This is Curvis Guerrero. He walked in the second. Guerrero is their DH. And here we go. A little late on the pitch, fouls it straight back. The English uniforms, those bright white and maroon, on a bright sunny day like this, they really shine. Inside, takes the pitch. High in the air. Oh, whoa, another diving catch. And he made the catch. See what they call. So the center field is calling it out. The coach is calling it out, but the runner's on first. And now the umpires, there's no replay here. He did make the catch, but they call him out. So the runner Guerrero was standing on first. That ball was hit straight up, just really just on the edge of the infield grass, and it was definitely the shortstop's ball, but the center fielder came all the way in and laid out, dove, and made the catch, his second one of the game. Ump didn't really make a call, and the center fielder was holding his glove up. The manager, the coach, Joel Levine, came out, and we heard him say that's an out. The umpires got together, and they called it an out. So Guerrero flies out to short center. Nice play there by the center fielder. And this is Gonzalez, Nevin Gonzalez. He popped out to the second baseman in the second. outside. Figueroa Perez in the on-deck circle. He's the ninth batter in the order. A little low as that ball it's almost like it rolls off the table. It's like a boomerang, just slowly comes back over the plate. That one not quite. Fouled back. Doesn't throw hard, but the contrast between that slow breaking pitch high and outside, and Gonzalez takes a walk. Okay, so 1 out, man on first, the number 9 hitter, Chris Figueroa Perez. He grounded back to the pitcher to retire the side inside in the second inning, and see what Gonzalez does there. They've been running. Velasco with a good arm. Excuse me, not Velasco. This is Velasco behind the plate. Ball is popped to second. So 2 down. Leadoff hitter Yordy Contreras. He's 0 for 2. Flat out to center and grounded to second base. A throw down, nothing doing. Marshall looking to get out of the inning. Lefty looks the runner back. That ball is lined into the gap in between. Runner's going to score. Contreras on to third with a triple. Hard triple in the gap in left center. He was all over that pitch. So Yordy Contreras with hit the hardest hit ball of the game, a line drive into left center, went all the way to the fence, scoring Gonzalez from first. So 2 down now, a run in. This is Galva. English with a 2-0 lead there. A little bit of breathing room. Outside. English has had a lot of hard fouls to the left side. That one he timed up and drove to the fence. Ball straight back. Marshall looks in. The pitch. Foul to the right side this time, and a couple of strikes. Bonilla waiting in the on-deck circle. Ooh, a little check swing, foul grounder over near the Everett dugout. Stays alive as Galva was fooled there and just was able to check his swing, foul it off. Marshall continues to keep the Lynn English batters off balance here. Ooh, that one hits him. Galva takes first. So 2 runners on now for Bonilla, who's had a lot of, doesn't have anything to show for it. He's struck out twice now, but he's hit the ball hard. Unfortunately, they've all been foul. Let's see if he can straighten one out here. He's been pulling them over towards the third base coach. Let's see if Galva takes second here. There he goes. This one is handcuffs the third baseman as Bonilla hits it hard right at the third baseman. Couldn't handle the high hop. And Bonilla would give him a base hit and an RBI here as Contreras trots in from third. And English with 2 runs across here. Galva on second. He stole the base there. So 2 runs across here. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Brendan Falaska. 1 for 2 with an RBI. Grounds that ball foul. Little inside. Marshall may be tiring a little here as it's been a long inning here, and Lynn English beginning to get on these swings. This is hit well, but the center fielder backs up and makes the catch. Going away, Falaska flies out to center, and that'll end this inning, but English breaks through for 2 more runs on 2 hits. The big one, the triple by Yordi Contreras. And English at the end of 5 complete now. It's Lynn English 3 and Everett nothing. So moving right along here, top of the 6th. Everett sends up. See, this is the number 9 hitter, David Saya. Flied out to left field. Ooh, fouls it straight back in the 3rd. So Everett looking at a 3-0 deficit now as English pushes 2 more runs across in the bottom of the 5th. 2 big runs here. The way Contreras has been pitching up till now, they really haven't been able to do much with him. Most of their offense has been around 3 bases on balls. Let's see if Contreras can keep this leadoff runner off. Grounded to short. Contreras bobbles it. Nope. Beats it out. So first error of the game for English as David Saya on, as Contreras has had a wonderful game so far, but he bobbled that one and Saya was able to beat it out. So we'll have to give him an error on that. And that brings up the leadoff hitter, Longmore. Justin Longmore struck out in the 1st and the 3rd. Struck out swinging. Pitches high. And let's see if Saya not scampering very far from first. That ball grounded to short. Could be tough. Makes a nice play at second. Taken out on the slide. Hard slide by Saya. Takes out the second baseman, but he holds on. Gonzalez holds on. Nice play as the throw to second was there in time. Saya with a clean slide took Gonzalez out. And so that'll be short Fielder's choice, short to second for the first out. And Longmore on first, one down. And Brian Gibbs, he's 1-for-1. He singled in the first and walked to lead off the fourth. Runner on first, probably not going. Pitch is high. They need they need base runners here. Unless that ball gets by Falaska, he's probably going to stay there. Not worth risking it, but let's see. Little low. So the leadoff batter, David Saya, gets on a error by the shortstop. He is swing and a miss, wild swing, but he's Saya is thrown out at second on a grounder to short, and so we have a runner on first. Throw over by Contreras. Easily gets back. One down, one on. Top of the sixth. Ball is hit hard to short. Contreras bobbled it. Otherwise, they might have had a double play, but they get the lead runner again. And Contreras with a little bobble that time, but is tossed well in time over to the second baseman. So 2 down, and Gibbs is now over at first. This is the number 3 hitter, the pitcher Omar Marshall. He has flied out to center field twice. The second time, hit it a long way. So looking to help himself here in the top of the sixth with 2 down, runner at first. Gibbs taking a lead, not going anywhere. A little high and tight. Contreras working on a swing and a miss out in front of that one. Nice pitch. Contreras got a one-hitter going here. And that came, who throw over the second batter of the game, Gibbs, who's now over on first. He singled in the first inning, and that's been it for Everett. Strong outing for Ray Contreras. Let's see if he can finish this one out. Big lead, Gibbs going, and he'll be in there. Oof. Just as that pitch was inside, and Gibbs takes second. Runner in scoring position. Grounded to the first baseman. Easy play, and Bonilla just steps on the bag to retire the side. And so Everett has a runner in scoring position there on that stolen base, but they're not able to capitalize as Marshall grounds out to first, and Contreras retires the side and keeps his shutout going through 6. So for Everett, no runs, no hits, one error there, and a runner left, one runner left on base. But Contreras with a dominating performance. Just the one hit, no runs, as he's got his shutout through 6. And for the Bulldogs, scored 2 insurance runs in the last inning to give Contreras a little cushion. So far, he hasn't needed it. And his the opposing pitcher, Omar Marshall, makes his way out to the mound here. He was thrown out at first, the last out of the top of the 6th. So he's out there throwing his warm-up tosses. For English, they've got you got their 5th, 6th, and 7th hitters, Rodriguez, Manzanillo, and Guerrero. As I mentioned, the big hit of the game, hardest hit of the game, was that triple in the last inning. English with 1, 2, only 4 hits, 3 singles, but that triple knocked in a run, and then Bonilla knocked him in, knocked in Contreras for the 3rd run. So 4 hits, 3 runs for English, 1 error. And here comes Rodriguez to lead off the bottom of the 6th. First pitch swinging, lines a single to center field. Rodriguez is on with a hard single, line drive single to center. Here comes Manzanillo, runner at first. Manzanillo, first pitch swinging, and he hits it hard for a single to right field. So 2 up, 2 on, and English looking to put this game and it looks like they, let's see what the change here is. So we got number 8 here. Let's see. This is Jason Figueroa hitting for number 25, Curvis Guerrero. This is Figueroa. 2 on, nobody out here. Infield in. First baseman Marshall is well in. Third baseman, shortstop, and second baseman are back. Squares to bunt. And ball goes foul as looks like Figueroa in there to advance the runners. Squared to bunt, but bunted foul. Once again, infielders at the corners are in. Squares the bunt. High. English looking to bust this game open here. First 2 runners, first 2 pitches hit for singles. Rodriguez and Manzanillo. Figueroa here pinch hitting for Guerrero. Little outside. Good eye there. First baseman well in. That ball gets away from the catcher. But Figueroa takes a base on balls as Marshall walks Figueroa. That ball bounces away from the catcher, and the Everett manager comes out, and we're going to have a pitching change here as Marshall loads the bases, nobody out, and it looks like, let's see what we got here. I thought he signaled for a change as the infielders are all around the at the mound. Well, I guess not. It looked to me like he was I guess he was signaling to the outfield, but he's going to leave him in there. There's nobody warming up for either team. I thought they might be doing a switch here. So everybody in now for Everett. So Figueroa walks. The base is loaded. Nobody out here. The infield in. Ball inside. This is let's see what we got here. Number 12, Joshua Jimenez, pinch hitting. High, and Marshall can't find the plate now. So this is Joshua Jimenez pinch hitting for Gonzalez. It's that curve that gets it right on the corner there. He's got a lot of confidence in that pitch, throwing it 2-0. Infield in, outfield playing shallow and shaded to left. That ball is hit on a line, but foul down the line as Jimenez, sorry, hit that ball hard, and looks like Everett's sending a couple of pitches down there to warm up there. Nobody there yet, though. 2-2 the count. And the pitch. Foul straight back. Marshall battling back. Jimenez got out in front 2-0. It's 2-2 now. Bases are full. Nobody out. Swing and a miss, and Marshall throws it by him. And this is Chris Figueroa Perez. Good eye there as just outside, 1-0. Contreras, the hitting star, on deck. One down, bases loaded. Outside, falls behind, 2-0. Nowhere to put this batter. He's got to come in with this pitch. Let's see if he's taken. 2-0. Bases are full. Infield remains in. That ball is popped to short, and it drops in. And the throw gets past the third baseman. 2 runs come in. So, ball to short, almost just on the edge of the infield, drops in for a single. And the shortstop throws to third to make the force, and it goes over the third baseman's head. 2-run score. So we got a base hit and then a throwing error. 2 runs in. Runners on second and third. So Figueroa gets an RBI and then a throwing error. And this is Contreras looking to drive in a couple more. So that ball was popped, should have been an out, but the infield was in, and once again that center field made the long run, couldn't reach it. Ooh, Contreras. A hard ground foul down the third baseline. That's about the 10th today. But Marshall's been hanging in there. Ooh, just good eye by Contreras just outside. Looking to drive this one, knocking another run or two. 2 runs across here in the bottom of the 6th. That ball is blooped to short. Oh, shortstop makes the catch. And that brings up the number 2 hitter, Gilmer Galva. He was hit by a pitch last time up. So 2 runners still in scoring position. Grounds that ball foul. Galva is 1 for 2. He has a base hit and a stolen base. 2 stolen bases. Hit by a pitch the last time up. 0-1 the count. 2 men on. Just outside. 1-1 the count. 2 down here. 2 runs in. The ball is fouled. Just by the Everett dugout. Been a long inning for Marshall here. But he's battled back. He had bases loaded, nobody outs, and he probably could have gotten out of this inning scoreless. But that pop just eluded the center field. The shortstop couldn't go out and make the catch. The throw to third for the force was high, and 2 runs score. Way outside. Nice play by the catcher. Had to go way outside. Backhand that one, or another run would have scored. The pitch. Ball is hit on a line to center, makes the catch to retire the side. Hit hard, but right at the center fielder, who's had a busy day here. And that'll do it. But English pushes across 2 more runs here in the bottom of the 6th. So for English there, it's 2 runs on 2 hits. When the 3 hits, 1 error, 2 left on, and at the end of 6 complete, it's Lynn English 5 and Everett nothing. So this is it for Everett. Top of the 7th, and for the Bulldogs, the pitching change, Ray Contreras, who pitched 6 brilliant innings here, allowing just 1 hit, no runs. So he's got a shutout through 6, and this is Alex McMillan on in relief here in the 7th, looking to close it out for Contreras. Ball's high and tight to the pinch hitter. This is this is Frankie Velasquez inside. Velasquez is 0 for 2. Grounded out to short in the 1st, flied out to left in the 3rd. Pulls this one foul. So Contreras with a dominating performance here as Ball is grounded to second. Throw over. So 1 up, 1 down. Matt Turilli, the right fielder. He's got a walk. Popped out to third in the 5th. Little high. McMillan looking to close it out. Just misses on the inside corner. Called strike on the corner. Nice pitch by McMillan. Looking in, nobody on, 1 down. Ooh, called strike, 1 and 2. Turilli looking to get on base any way he can here. They need runners. They're down by 5. Foul straight back. couple of fans sitting right behind went running because they thought that ball might be dropping down behind the screen, but it went way up on the net there. High and outside. Velasco on deck. So 2-2 the count. McMillan with 3 and 2, and he loses them. Base on balls here, and Turilli on base. So with 1 down, Alex Velasco up. For Everett. This is Velasco. Runner on first. Ground ball, fair ball, right over the base. Just popped over the base and couldn't make the play. That was Kenry. Manzanillo couldn't get to it. So Velasco, base hit, only their second hit of the game. Runners at first and second. That is a pinch runner there for Turilli is Enrico Vega. Number 14 is at second, running for Turilli. Called strike here. This is Nordavi Santana. Everett looking to battle back, way out in front of that one as he fouled that off to left. So the Everett bats beginning to wake up a little here in the last inning off of Alex McMillan. Nice pitch, called strike. That'll Santana looks at a called third strike on the corner. Nice pitch by McMillan. Catches him looking. So down to their final out, and this is number 24, pinch hitter Tyler Wedge, pinch hitting for Adam Marshall. 2 out, 2 men on. Just outside is McMillan. Close the door here and preserve the shutout for Contreras. Looks in. Wedge. Looks like he probably has some power there. Big boy. High. Everett Velasquez led off the inning with a ground ball out to second. Really took a walk. Velasco with a ground ball single over the third base bag. Santana called out on strikes. And he had a called strike. 2 wedge. Count is 1-1. 2 down. Swing and a miss as McMillan threw it by him. Called third strike on the corner as McMillan comes in. Strikes out 2, looking to end this one. And English with a big shutout victory here. So 5-0 as the players shake hands. Dominating performance by the Lynn English starting pitcher Ray Contreras, and McMillan in relief in the 7th inning. Contreras gives up 1 hit. Strikes out 3 over 6 innings. And the big hit here was the triple by Yordi Contreras in the 5th inning that knocked in 1 run. He came around to score, and that broke the game open. But this was a dominating pitching performance. So Lynn English extends their winning streak to 5. They go to 8-4. Everett falls to 6-7. Strong outing, strong game for Lynn English, and as they win this one by a score of 5-0. So that'll do it for us here. This is Ken Vorspan. For my camera people, we got Samuel and Gabriel Martinez, and we got Austin. All from Classical, did a wonderful job here. So that'll do it. We'll see you. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you the next time.